Dear students, good morning. Students who are in the online, am I audible? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. Have you prepared well about the introduction to pandas? Come on, fast. So what is the pandas purpose? It is one of the data analysis tool. With that, we can go for what? Inserting the columns, deleting the columns, updating the columns, reshaping the data, time series analysis. Next, what we can do? Statistical operations. Lot of examples I said. Examples in the sense concept-based points I said. Now we'll see all of them practically in the class. Pandas exclusive. Introduction to pandas. This is what I was already introduced in the class. So introduction to pandas. And what is the pandas here? How to install it? All those things I said. Advantages. These are very, very important. So in one day, I'll ask you everybody, what are the advantages of pandas? Advantages of NumPy, already some list I said. These things you must make it ready. So easy to export and import, that you have to make it one final point. A lot of functions are there to go for complex analysis. Easy handling of missing data. Missing data, missing data means what? Not in proper format. Data set cleaning, merging and joining. Next, what? Reshaping of data sets, inserting, deleting of the data. Next is what? Time series, group by. Well integrated other libraries also can use. Data loaded, data processed, produced by pandas for visualization of the data. These are all very, very important discussions. So make it very convenient. And if anybody asks, what are the advantages of pandas? Must answer so perfectly. Okay, now shall I move forward? Yes. So who developed pandas? WES MC Kinney in year 2008. In which language they developed it? C language they developed it. And let us move to the further. Getting started with Python. Getting started with pandas. That I already said, students. How to install also I said in the last class. Understood that? What is the tool we are using to install? Pip tool you are using. And I already said in the PyCharm also how to take care, I said. And in Jupyter Notebook also how to do it, I said. Importing pandas, I said. To do those, to get these many number of advantages, we must go for using the module called pandas. Import pandas as PD. This here I wrote each and every line with a clear reference things I read. Referred as what? Alias to the pandas module. However, it is not necessary to import the library using alias name. Just it helps us in writing less amount of code every time a method or property is called. Instead of writing pandas dot, I'll write the shortcut name. Are you following that? Yes, this is getting started with Python, pandas. Now students, as I said already in the class, now I am going to enter into the detailed discussion. Data structures used in pandas. How many data structures? Come on, quickly. Three. Number one. Good. Come on, everybody. Serious. So I'm not getting properly. Only girls are spelling it out. Boys are not spelling it out. Huh? This ever Japalede? Series. Girls. Next. Data frames. Data frames kadamma. Frame. If you invent something new, people are feeling difficulty. And boys are especially feeling so difficulty. Data frames are. Data frame. Spell out. Next. Good. How many data structures are there to create, to store the data in pandas? Three. Number one, series, data frame. But originally we use how many? Two. Number one, series, data frame. Are you following? Right. Now students, I'm getting some different voice. Sirisa, Sirisha. So speak little careful. Now when I'm hearing now, I'm just in Apple phone, Sri's like that. Siri, spell out properly. Right. So next data frame. Now I'm entering into series. What is the shortcut difference between series and data frame? It is a direct question even in interview also. Series is one-dimensional labeled array capable of storing similar type, different type, all the types, but internally all of them are treated as a similar type object. In NumPy type already you have seen or not? Any type it can take, but all of them will be treated as what? Similar type by treating all of them as super type. Super type of all the types is object. Yes. And a data frame is called what? It's a two-dimensional. It can be one row will be there, two rows will be there, n number of columns will be there, n number of rows will be there. It is always called what? Data frame is a two-dimensional. So the total data in the entire pandas, that data stored in two places. One is series and one more is data frame. You say me some points. The list of names which I decided to store is what actually? Series. The list of ranks obtained by the people, series. The list of hall ticket numbers of the people, series. The list of hall ticket numbers, candidate name, marks 1, marks 2, section 1, section 2 ranks is called data frame. So are you having the clarity on it? So the information which I opened, Google Play Store or employee company, an employees list of some companies, these are all called what? Data frames only. Shall we move to the further? Now today I'm going to start with what? Series. My dear students, series I'm going to create it. How to create a series? I'm going to talk about it. So already I said series is one of the, I'm explaining students full, after explaining, practically showing, I'll show the documentation what I want to send you. Briefly, and of course, whatever I am explaining and roughly I will write it. For my satisfaction, you tell me all of you, series is what? One dimensional, one dimensional, one dimensional array. Capable of storing what? Capable of storing what type? Storing same type, plus what? Different type, and all types, and all types. 1 minute, should you have to reproduce this carefully. All types and internally treated as what type? Yes. So treated as same type as object is a very, very important. Generally, people will say series will store everything in what? Same type they will say. It is not correct. In series, I can store your number, your name, your marks, true, false, complex values I can store. How are they same type? No, they are same type. What type they are? Object type. But they are called what? Different values can be taken, but internally treated as which type? Object type. My dear students, yesterday only I said, series when you are going to organize, by default it has some type of serial number left side. That is called what? Indices. All the values in series contains, all the values in series contains by default what? Indices. Indices starts from 0 to n minus 1. Here n represents, come on ma, number of values. Beginning student, this is a beginning because we are entering so deep of it. That's why slowly you try to learn it. By default, this is called by default. I will write a default. By default starts the indices from 0 to n minus 1 called what? Number of, represents number of values. These are simply called as what? Row indices, students. These are called what? Row indices. Row indices, because it is containing only one column. A simple Excel column data is called a series. Okay, na? Good. And now I'm going to say, students, I'm going to say Programmatically, we can give programmer defined index, programmer defined indices, programmer defined indices for what? Values of series, instead of what? Instead of default indices. Are you following me? You can give your own indices instead of what? Default indices. That is another point. One more thing is series is one of the series object. Series object is one of the mutable object. Mutable. Do you know mutable? Mutable object. What is meant by mutable? Mutable objects will modify the content of its in the same address. Additions, deletions, updations can be done at which address mo? Same address. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to say series data. Series data can be accessed, can be accessed, can be accessed either with respect to indices. Indices, people can call it as what? Access. Access. This is called access. No, nothing to worry about that access. If you already know in our NumPy, zero access, column access, row access, in some places, some type of access, some places, some sort of access. That you have to clean up observe. If you practice well, then you can remember. Now, students, Abhijit Shinde, very good. Now that's a part. Now, with respect to indices or what? With respect to what? Programmer defined. Programmer defined. You can also say programmer defined indices. Programmer defined indices. Programmer defined indices called what, you know, students? Labels. Programmer defined indices are called what? Labels. Labels. Are you able to follow? Programmer defined indices are called what? Labels. So you can access in how many ways? Two ways. One is by using default indices. One more by using, yes, on series object, series object data, on series object data, we can do what? On series object data, we can perform what operations? Indexing and slicing operations. Already we are masters in indexing and slicing. In 2D, 3D, ND array also. How well we did the indices and all, you are well aware of it. This is about what? Series concept. How to create? This is a concept. If anybody asks what is a series, you must say very clearly in the class. And you must draw one figure out also. Suppose I want to store my student names. Abhijit Shinde. Next is called Shannu. Next is called Shekhar. Next is called Shekhar. Next is called Lohit Kumar. Like that I will write. Shaurav and Suraj. Like that I want to write so many students' names. I will write it. Internally, I will. These are all my names. These are all stored in where? Yes, object, series object. Internally, these are having the indices students that are showing to us. So on what? N-1. These are called what? Default indices. Starts from 0, ends with a number of values -1. These are all called a list of names. I sorted it. How to create? Now I am going to create number of approaches to create an object of, what? To create an object of what, you know, series. Number of approaches to create an object of series. Right, ma, VSP Kumari, super. So, super. This is what VSP Kumari says. Nice. Like that, you have to just say to me. So I really felt very happy for it. So she is writing a very point to point. In the that too she put bullet symbols also. That bullet symbols is not coming. Series is one dimensional. She put, see, offline students. You see how powerful she wrote. I really appreciate such type of interest on subject. They are diamond students. They are all. Online students are a diamond, I can say. That comments I don't want. Offline students also diamonds. But don't think diamonds means I'm not praising you. Opposite, I'm praising. So first offline students, you need to interact with me. Next offline girls, you need to improve in communicating. And I will always say to online students, they are much responsible in my classes. Not only this class, in every class, they are much responsible. I feel that is 100%. That's my opinion. So, like that. There are so many people. So, Satya Gopal. No, right. Like Guru, so disciplined. Okay. So, because if Guru is not disciplined, if Guru only coming at 9:30, 9:40 like that, so automatically students will come in their own time. So whether you are disciplined or not, you decide. So let me follow my discipline rules. I have to. Okay, students. Right. Thank you for Satya Gopal. Now go to the place. Right. So in my class, lot of students will prepare the points. And one is like Shinde and VSP Kumari, like Saurav. There are some students are there in my class. They will prepare the conclusions. So now coming to the point of it. Let it be students. And don't Abhijit, yes. So Abhijit, these are all very good students. Suraj is there, there is Saurav is there. There are so many, Shekhar is there. So many students are there. So one student means I can say 486 students are there. Still they will go on joining because they are officials now. Just now they will wake up and join. After half an hour, I will show you. Now I'll enter into the further. Now, anyhow, students. So I'll praise means I will praise when I'm feeling heartful. Normally, I don't praise. Actually, I don't praise to anybody. When I'm praising means definitely something is there with you. That is damn sure. There is no doubt in that. Okay, come on, students, not a problem. Offline girls, don't feel more. So I'm praising somebody. Sorry, not praising like that. Don't feel. I praise you when you say answers. I don't praise it when you don't answer it. Even some questions I used to keep. Lot of boards are there. I used to keep something in the entire board in my classes. So let me start. Number of approaches to create an object of what? Series. There are so many number of ways are there to create. Now I'm going to enter into what are those. Now I'm going to take up one by one. Shall we go to now? Let's start. Go to the Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook, I'm going to take it. So look into that. So let the system start. Like offline students, it will take a lot of time to answer the system also. So yeah, start it. Actually, I want to close it and I want to start. I will start again. Are you writing notes? Writing notes, preparing, practicing, preparing. Yes, sir. Slowly voice is coming down. I will just scan like a scanner to you. In your words only some lag, some dull is there. Girls, are you writing notes? Boys, are you writing notes? And by saying bigger voice, I don't believe that you are writing notes. Don't think like that. Now, anyhow, students, if you don't write, what can I do? Tell me. I'm just posting my notes. Now, anyhow, be serious. Now, let us start. No more interruption. Now, I'll start the things. Import pandas as PD. Dharmesh, keep it up. Now, Dharmesh also become active now. Why can't Sarn will not praise me? I will also say something more. See, I'm taking after my class from last 20 days onwards, I'm taking YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts. In the YouTube short, like a crazy code. In 1 minute, what is the crazy code? Do you know this amazing feature in Python? I say, and I will write the code in that. Do you know the trick in Python? Some tricky code I will explain. In 1 minute, 10 seconds, some tricky code. By seeing that, oh, beautiful code. Like that you have to feel. Do you know this cool feature in Python? Cool feature. By seeing that, oh, super. Do you know this amazing feature in Python? Like that. All cool code we need to give. So this is for what? Giving more extra, more subject to the students. So like that we want to serve to you, but utilize it. So coming to the point of it, now I'm going to say import pandas as PD. As PD. PD is called what? Alias name. Do you know how to print the version? Yes, I forget. Everybody. PD dot double underscore version and double underscore. And it is going to print. And it is going to print. Are you following, students? Yes. Coming to the point of it. Coming to the point of it. Now I want to create a series. Creating an object of series. See, students, there is a syntax, student, syntax. Syntax, I am going to write it. Even here also I'll write it. Syntax for creating a series. Syntax for creating a series. Very, very easy. Syntax. Variable name is equal to pandas dot is the original name. You can give alias name. Series. S is a capital. S is a capital. Inside of that, object comma, index comma, d type, index comma, d type, index comma, d type. Pandas dot series of object comma, index comma, d type, index comma, d type. Are you following that? Index comma, d type. What is this object? This object can be either what? Scalar type. Scalar means single value. It can be iterable object type also. But don't think that all iterable objects are permitted over there. I will show you all of them so clearly in the class. Shall we start? D type already you know. What is the D type? This type of data type, if we say like that, it is not a correct type. D type represents the type of value which is getting stored in the series object. It can be internal data types of C language. If we say what is D type, data type, if we say, they'll ask who is your faculty. Please don't tell my name. Please don't tell. I already said in my class what is D type. Did I say or not, my dear students? If you say D type means you are making my name to different way. D type represents internal data type of C language. If we say na, people will look at who is this perfect programmer. Int data type of Python internally treated as int 8, int 16, int 32, int 64. Like that you have to explain. If you say full form, what is there, ma? Understand, students, you know everything. If we go to float 16, float 32, float 64 like that, no? If we take str, what is taken? U4, U6 like that you got. U indicates what? Unicode. You know that, no? Like that. It is enough. And all the data types are no use at all. Which is the top data type, super data type, amazing data type, object, which is like a boss in the company. All employees don't know each other. They don't listen each word, each and every person word. Int will not listen float, float will not listen bull, str will not listen anybody. But all of them are listened by whom? Super type. Who is a super type? Object type. Now I am going to take it. Only one thing you remember, object type, which is super type of all the types in Python. Are you following me? So coming to the point back, now I'm going to say, I will use all these things, carefully try to follow. Go to the place. Now I'm going to take up the same syntax I'll carry, and left side variable, what you are taking is an object of what? Series. Start from scalar type. Scalar type means single type of value. So I'm taking A is equal to 100. I'm taking a 0 level now. I'll take you to the hero level. In the professional level, I will carry. And to go to our biggest task in the pandas, you have to follow me daily. Come on, ma. A is equal to 10. Print of A, comma what? Type of A. Dear students, creating a single value in the series is no meaning, but in FAQs and MCQs, this question will come. S is equal to PD dot, come on students, series of object. What is this 100 single value of which type? Definitely A is an object or not? A is an object. You say print of what? S comma type of S. Type of S. Do you know, students? What is the value coming? 100. What is its index? 0. By default, whose implicit index starts from where? 0. What is this entire thing is called which object? Series object. What is this is called? Series data. What is this is called? Index. Index. Please look into that. Now I am going to say, please, my dear students, follow. What is 100? Value. Whose default index? 0. What is the D type? 64. And what is this now? Series is a class present in where? Pandas. Don't worry, core series and everything, nothing to bother about it. What is this now? Right. So simple. If you want to understand, simple. India. India is a module. In that, HYD is an object. In that object, I am going to have one more object called Telangana state. In that, one more object called Amirpet. And in this, there is a function called what? Python. What is this now? Is present into this object, object in this object, object in this object, and it is present in the module. Nothing to worry about this entire thing. Series S capital present in what is that? Class of which module? That's all. Least bother about it. Least bother about this into 64 also. Are you following, students? Next, go to quickly. I will go for S is equal to PD dot series of what is this now? 10.23. 10.23. What object? Float object. Directly I am taking float object. Something like FO I am taking. Something like FO I am taking. Careful, students. FO is equal to what? Some 12.34 and print this yes. Print this yes and a type of yes. So careful, ma. 12.34. Are you able to follow? Next, quickly I will take it here. Quickly I will take it here. Now I am taking something like true, you take it. Something like true, you take it. Also called what type? Bool type, true type. Next, I'll take it as what now, 2.3J, 2.3J, 2.2J, no problem. And it is also called what? Complex type, complex type, complex 128, complex 64, something like that. These are the data types. Now, coming to what next? String I am coming, string. How many data types are there in Python? 14 data types. My concentration is total. It is a masterpiece for you in the Python to become. It's a masterpiece. If you know data types well, how strength you are having in this 14 data types, I can't imagine it. You learn anything. Machine learning is our final target. That's the highest paid jobs in the companies now. So next I'm going to enter into the S is equal, S1 is equal to, S1 is equal to what I'm writing? Python. S1 is equal to Python. I'm going to take it. Come on now. S is equal to, come on, PD dot series of PD dot S capital, PD dot series of, I will write what? S1. My dear student, one more small point I want to cover. A is equal to what, ma? 100. 100. One small point I want to cover. A comma D type is equal to what I am saying? Float. What is my syntax, students? Object comma, what is this now? D type. D type. D type. What is the D type I am passing? Float. Print of what? S comma type of S. S comma type of S. Is it 100.0 coming or not? Students, you come to this place, ma. Here I am writing 100.34. I am writing what you know, students. Int, print this data. Is it not? Int type. What is this now? PD dot series of. So, trying to, here I am going to write it. 3.34 and it is going to give you D type. It is giving. There I am going to take up what you know. Int of you try to say. This you don't pass it. This you don't pass it. You try to say something like this. Are you getting or not? If it is not working, go for immediately our typecasting concepts. Are you able to follow? So I can go for mentioning what type here now? D type I can mention. Now students, this is very simple. A series is containing single value is no problem. S1 is equal to now go to where? Python here. And S is equal to what? PD dot what? Series of PD dot series of what? S1. Print of what? S comma type of S. Take care, students. Type of this is S1 str, and I'm printing this series object here. And see this now. What is printed? Python. What is the index? 0. What is the type? Object. That is taken as internally super type of all the objects. I am going to say conclude that int, float, bool, and then complex str are containing single values. That is comes under what? Scalar type. How to create? You understand this series object. Scalar is nothing but containing single value. Creating a series object with single value is not that much difficult. It is very easy for you. Now I am entering into, come on, go to what? Bytes. Anyhow, it is coming in encoding format. It is in encryption format. Byte array also in encryption format. Now I am going for range. Can I go for range? Right. Range of value, range of start comma stop, range of start comma stop comma step. You know that now? Let us create a series object. Seema, create a series object by using which object? Range. By using range. Come on. R is equal to range of 6. Range of 6 generates what? 0 to 5. Very good. Come on now. Series of PD dot. Yes, PD dot. Simple. You just interact with me. You will become perfect. CPD dot series of R. Print of what? S comma type of S. Be careful, guys. You need to have the projection in your brain. What is my data? 0. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called which data? Series data. Coming from where? Range. Internally containing its indexes also. 3, 4, 5. This is called what? Series data. This is called what? Indices of the elements of my series. Are you following me? Please look at, my dear students. Please look at. This is called which data? Series data. This is called what? Series indices. Good. Sir, you said that series data having a default indices starts from 0 to n minus 1. Programmatically, we can give programmer defined indices called what? Labels. Simple, students. Let us go to that. Now I want to give series object. One index I want to give it. Can I give the index? The indexes can be redefined by the programmer. How, sir? Now I am going to give you. Very careful, ma. Try to understand. I will create this one with the what here? With the what here? Default indices. With the default indices. I am going to carry this. How simple it is. I am going to say with the programmer defined indices. With the programmer defined indices. Dear students, range of 6 here, comma. What is our syntax, ma? Here, index. After object R, I am giving index. See, sir, go to that, comma, S1, comma, index is equal to, for every value of that series, called what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to give it as index. It is your own choice. You give it. I want to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is called index. Index means a certain quantity is required. Certainty is required. So recommended to give what? Integer programmer defined index. Sometimes you can give what? Programmer defined string index also you can give. Are you able to follow? So I will give you, I will change that 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. 1 comma 4 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Are you able to follow? Ma? Now, okay. This place you try to write it. Okay, not at that place. Here I will write it. Are you following me? Now you have a very big doubt. Sir, here 6 values are okay, sir. But I'm having Google Play Store kind of values are there. Are you following this? My intention is to go to case studies level. I have what? 6 values. Okay, you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very good. But what about my Google Play Store apps? The population in India, correct or not? The employee list, which is containing thousands of employees, how can I give my own indexes? For that, the one and only one solution in the industry is always CSV file. Data will come always in the form of what? CSV file. How to give our own indexes in a single line, I will tell you. Okay now? Did you understand the problem? Don't ask me, sir, if I have lakhs of values, how to give lakhs of values like this? Don't try to get it. Still, if you are very much a serious student, I can write it. If you are a very serious student, and if you are my Python student, I can write one beautiful logic also. What is that? Index is equal to, how beautiful word I will write it? Int of what? X. For what? X in where? X in where? Range of what? 6. 6. Are you following? 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6 means what? 1 to 5. Is it not called? I am writing what? Comprehension concept I am writing. Comprehension concept. Is it not becoming list will become the values called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's all. And if you know Python in my class very well, these are all called left hand, left finger for you. Is it explained for you? List comprehension, set comprehension, dict comprehension, set comprehension is not there. Sorry, tuple comprehension is not there. We typecasted to tuple from iterator concept. Even iterator concept also used to explain. Okay, are you following me now, guys? Now press enter key. My dear students, how many values are there here? 6. I need to pass one more thing. Yes, 6. Index, just 1 minute. Yeah, it is becoming something wrong is there, ma. I will remove something because I copy pasted, na, that's why. Remove this now. Now you execute. Now are you following me? See, earlier syntaxes are what? Starts from where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I giving my own index or not? Yes. Is it indexes changed or not? Yes. Now I will move to the further. Now I will move to the further. Same thing. I am going to paste it. See, students. Now I am going to write it. 6. How many values are there? 6. Compulsory, how to give what? 6 indices compulsory. That's why in general, if I have 1 lakh values, 2 lakhs values, 3 lakhs values, I don't know how many are there, but I want to get the indexes automatically. That's why industry people will not go list data, range data like this. They'll go for keeping the data in where? CSV file. From CSV file, they will get the data. How to assign the index? I'll tell you that. But we need to start from the 0 level coding. Let us go to that. Now, what is my indexing mechanism today? ID1, comma, ID2, no problem, very cool. ID3, comma what? ID4 and ID5 and then what? ID6. Are you following me? This is which one I am giving? Strings I am giving. Strings I am giving. My dear students, please observe it. Are you following me? Be careful. How do you access this 0? I will say yes of ID1. ID1, what is this concept is called? Column-based, label-based indexing. Spell out. What is the value coming? 0. I will explain more about that. Now I am writing yes of, what is this now? ID6, ID6. Come on, answer, 5, 5. Got it or not? My dear students, print of yes once again. Now I am writing yes of 0, allowed or not. Is the 0 is there or not there? So I got it ID1 ID. Here I got it 1, 2, 3. Originally what they are? 0, 1, 2, 3. Allowed or not allowed? When I give my own indices, do you have the default indices or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Girls? No. Boys? Huh? So don't look at me, okay? So see that it is there, 0. Are you following? It is there. Be careful. Which type of indices I gave? String indices I gave. These are all called minute points I am saying. You bring one data science student in front of me, I will ask the questions in data type, they are out of order. They will take luggage and they will go to home. Data types only, I don't know how can I become data scientist. I tested already so many times. What IDs I gave? String indexes I gave. Working or not? As of be careful. Some miracle points I'm showing in pandas. Careful. Now I'm writing what? 5. 5, 5. What is my value? 5. Okay. Are you careful? Yes. Shall I move forward? Yes. Which indices I gave? String indices. Am I having the default indices or not? Yes. Be careful. Be careful. I will carry this. I will carry this. Be careful. Now I am going to say which indices I gave? Programmer defined indices only. With what? Numerical int indices I gave. Be careful. S of 1. What is the output? 0. S of 2. 1. S of what? 6. 5. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Now, S of what? 0. Answer. S of 0. Come on. 0. Who said 0? Raise the hands. Correct. Already you know, sir mentality. Sir, if he say raise the hand, you will say something. Why unnecessarily? Come on now. It is going to give you. See that key error. That means come to the conclusion. Which error it is? Key error. Indices are always what? Unique. Unique. That means whenever I give numerical default indices are what? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Which is which type? You are also giving programmer defined indices in the form of what? Integer only. That time this will not be there. That time this only will be considered. I thought you are intelligent, but I think that now only you are a chocolate student. See students, 1 to 6 now. Actually 1 to 6 means what? 0 to 5 is the original indices or not? If I say S of 6, according to our concept, what error should come? 6 is called what? In this case, 6 is called what? Out of index now. Index error. But indices are what? Unique. But it is going to give you which error? Key error. But here I said 6 and this is called 5. At least you can understand as an intelligent student. Here 6 is there, here 5 is there. How it is possible? At least you need to think about it. Okay, that thinking is not there. Remember my observation. Hence, conclusion is what? If you give indices in the form of string, definitely default indices are there. If you give numerical indices on your own, default indices will not be there. Will you remember this? Shall I move forward? Yes. So let us move to the further. Is it clear? Gives what? Gives what error? Key error. Key error. No default because no default index is present. No default index is present. No default index is present. When we give programmer defined int indices. Programmer defined int indices. You can easily understand 1 to 5 I am giving. Actual index is what? 1 to 6 I am giving. Default index is up to 5 only. Is it a contradiction or not? This is the most important. So here what? Earlier what is that? Here what is happening? We'll give output. We'll give output here. In this case, we'll give output here. Which one I gave here? String indices I gave. String indices. This will give you perfect. Default indices will present. Gives result. Gives result. Now I'm writing. Gives result because default index is present. Default index is present. When we give programmer defined str indices, because don't learn subject only outputs. You learn internally how it is. That is called subject learning. Correct or not? Yes. Clear or not clear? Clear. So coming to the point of it now. Here, Shannu is asking one question. Sir, when we give like this, Shannu is also becoming MC Kinne. Is becoming MC Kinne. So S is equal to PD dot series. First, second, third, fourth. Next is called what? Fifth, sixth, like this. What is this is happening now? Print of what? S comma type of what? Yes. Our range is there or not? How many values I am having? 0 to 6. 0 to 6 means 0 to 5. He is giving the values or not? So here it is having like this. Beautiful. Good out. Print of it. Yes of what ma? First. Yes of first. What is the value? Yes of 0. Yes. Shano. So done. Done. Are you following? Because I am giving which type of IDs? Yes. Can I ask one danger question? Ready to answer wrong? Okay. You're talented, huh? Okay. Check it out. Check it out. So here, ready to answer. You are ready to answer. Now I'm writing. Now I'm writing 1. Now I'm writing 2. Of course, you can answer it. No issue in that. I expected 90% can answer it. So 4, 4, and this is 5, and this is 6. Okay. Answer my question now. So now, come on to the point of it. Yes of what? 1. Answer. Yes of 1. Yes of 1. Come on. Those who are taking 0, not take your luggage and better to home. Yes of 1. This is a numeric value I passed. 1 will come. If I write yes of 1 like this, it will give you what? 0. If I write yes of 1, it will give you 1 because this is a default index. This is a programmer defined index. Are you following? So in this, default indices are present. When default indices are, this is also string indexes now. Internally, what is present? Default indices also. Numeric not present. Numeric with other strings possible. I hope I don't want to elaborate again and again. It is clear, I think so. Clear? Yes, directly. S is equal to, come on now. S is equal to PD dot series of, be careful ma, series of, now I'm going to create range of 10 comma something like 10 comma some 21 comma 2 I said 2 I said. This is called what? Object. D type is equal to what? Float. D type is equal to float I said. D type is equal to float. Print of what? S comma type of S. Type of S. Is it coming 10.0, 12.0, 14.0, etc. or not? Are you following? Now, what is this indices now? Default indices. If you want, I can say here, now I will go for D type also I will write it. D type is equal to, now I am writing RS1 rupees, RS1 rupees 1, RS. I say RS. Something like RS. Something like RS. Something like I will write RS. Now I am writing something like RS. Like this, I'm going on writing multiple RSS here. How many times? How many times? 6 times. If you are interested, very powerful student you are, I will write what? Tell me, ma. STR of what? STR of or what? RS. STR for RS. For what? R I can say. R I can say. The value called what? Come on, no problem. For what? RS. For RS. No problem. RS. What the value I am taking? Here RS I will take it. STR of RS. Here what I should take it? For, come on, for X RS in, RS in. Range of what? Range of what? I will take it. What the value I want to take it? RS I want to take. How many times? 6 times I want to take the value. So I need to make my loop to be repeated that many number of times. So this RS value, whatever you are taking, that I have to take it. So I will write like this. In the further, I will tell you, I don't want to make it much complicated here. 10 comma 21 comma what? 2. 10 comma 21 comma 2. So 21 comma 2. If it is getting error, don't worry about it. Just I'm trying to write. So D type is equal to comma, I need to write it. D type is equal to what? str of this. You don't worry, student. You don't worry about it. You take it as what you know, RS. That you don't worry. I'll explain, ma. I'll explain. Don't worry about it. I will explain it. Separate concept is there for that. After explaining some small concept, I'll go for it. How many values are coming? 6 values are coming. One more I will write it. One more I will write it. Comma what I will write? D type is equal to. I'll close this bracket. I'll close this bracket. So I'm going to. This is index is equal to. This is called what? Index is equal to. Yes. So I'm going to get it. All these things as rupees. If I write it, come on. RS I'm writing. Which is the value coming? Which is the value coming? That is a big doubt. Total values are coming because all of them are qualified with what? Same. That time, who is useful? My default indices are useful. My default indices are useful. So I will say RS of what? 0. Actually, not necessary to give what? Same index. You need to give what? Different indices. So how to give with a for loop, comprehensive for loop, I will write it. Filters, I will use it. Maps, I will use it. So many things are there to discuss with you. Are you getting, students? Right. This is related to what? Range. Now I want to go for further discussion now. What is my next discussion? List I will take it. List. I am entering into list. Creating an object of what? List. So what did you understand with this concept now? How to create? Create an object of what? Series by using what? Programmer defined index. Creating an object of series by using which data type? List data type, as well as with what? Tuple data type. With what indices? Default indices. With the default indices. Come on now. I will go for what? LST is equal to. LST is equal to. Take it as 10. 100 I will take it. 200 I will take it. 300, 400, and then 500 I took it. There I'm going to take up. Come on now. S is equal to PD dot series of LST. Print of S comma type of S. I'm getting my data into type. If we want to create these values as what you know, float type, I can just say what? D type is equal to what? Float. You got it. If I want to give any type of index for that, you can give it. No problem. How can you give it? Index is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. I say 5. So close this now. Are you able to follow? Comma D type I wrote it. Are you able to understand, students? Done. Now if you want a careful, now if you want for numerics is concerned, you can say, come on, tell me now. Enhanced loop, you write it. Int of what? X. For X in range of what? 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6, huh? 1 comma 6. How many values are there? 5. That means 1 to 6 means what? 1 will come, 2 will come, 3 will come, 4 will come, 5. These are going to be indices for that. Try to do this now. Am I getting or not? Yes. Easy or difficult? Huh? Easy. Very, very easy. If you want ID1, ID2, ID3, ID4, ID5, ID6, etc. Please enhance your knowledge. Come on, go to that. My dear students, be careful. Here I am going to take it. Anyhow, this is called integer x only. Here I am going to do what you know. str of ID. str of ID. Of course, that is not necessary to write this place. ID of, I will write it. ID of plus str of index. Are you following? That ID is concatenated with what? ID1, ID2, ID3, etc. I hope you are following. This part you remove it. Close. Okay. Are you following, ma? Yes. See that ID1, ID2, ID3, etc. Are you understanding? Inside I wrote what? Comprehension I wrote it. Understand, students? Very, very simple. So let me move to the further. Even previous one also same only. Previous one also I will use the same. Understand? Yes. Now I will move to the further. What is my next point is indexes. You know how to give it. When I give my string indexes, no default indexes will present. When I give my numerical indexes, no index will present. Similarly, it can happen with what? It can happen with what also? Tuple also it can happen. TPL is equal to bracket, you change it. Bracket, you change it. This is the one I wrote it. Same thing can happen for tuple also. Understand, students? Next one is we are giving like this. Next concept I'm going to introduce the most important called set. Set I'm going. Shall I? Come on. I will create an object of what? Set. Be careful. I'm going to give you here set. Be careful. LST is equal to this one. I will take it as what? S1 is equal to, I am writing like this. Here I am going to happen. Be careful. Remove. This I am going to remove. Remove. Set. Set elements are not possible to. Set elements are not possible to maintain insertion order. S1 comma type of S1. This part, this property almost you already know. Set never maintains insertion order. Set never maintains indexing. We can't do indexing and slicing. They never maintain order because any one of the possibility of set elements will be designed. Okay. Now I am going to enter into the converting into series. Very, very important. Very, very important. I'm going to say separating here. S is equal to PD dot what? Series of what? S1. Be careful. Will it be executed or not? That is the question mark. So see the error. See the error. See the error. Set elements are what? Unordered. Series need to create the data. When the elements of set are coming to where? Series. Series is going to create an object when it is containing what? Indexing mechanism should be there. And it should maintain the insertion order to maintain. Read out this now. Set type is unordered. So it is called what? Type error. Passing set as an argument to the series object is totally unordered elements are not possible. Can I create an object of series with a set? Not possible. It is going to give you error. As it is that error I will keep him. As it is that error I will keep it. This error also you try to get it and then check by yourself. So can I create an object of set with, can I create an object of series by using set? No, because set elements are unordered. Unordered elements are not possible to create it in series. If at all you are interested, convert into what type? List type. See, convert into list type or convert into what? Tuple type. Okay, no problem. Convert into tuple type. What is that? S2 is equal to what? List of what? S1. List of S1. You print that S2. Print that S2. Print that S2. Convert into what? S2. No problem. That time it will perfectly execute. Perfectly it will execute. Are you following? Whatever the order the top list is containing, for that elements, this is going to come. Understand? So don't think that set is not converted into that. Don't think that. Convert the set into what type? List type and convert the list into series. Clear? Yes. One point I want to get confirmation. When I give string indices as a programmer defined indices, will we have default indices? Yes. When we give numerical integer indices, will we have default indices? No. That is what you have to take care. And you understand the internal reason also for it. Because string IDs are completely different from numerical IDs, no problem, no collision is there. When I give numerical IDs 0 to 4, but I am giving what? 1 to 1 2. So 0 and 1 is totally conflicting there. And 4 and 5 is totally conflicting there. That's why that is not possible. And one more thing is series object I cannot create with what? Come on. Yes. I hope you are following. Let us go to the another ultimate concept. Frozen set, can I create the series? No, set flavors are not permitted to create an object of series. I can create a series object, rest of them I shown you. Now I am going to enter into creating the series object with the dict. Beautiful concept I am going to show you. Series object. Now I am going to enter into the dict. Creating an object of series by using list, dict. Dict. Do you know what is dict, students? I forget. What is the dict? Go to immediately our Python, sweet memory days. Dict is a collection of what? Key, comma, value. Values of key unique. Values of value are maybe unique, may not be unique. Dict never maintains indices, never maintains slicing, because every key act as a index. You know, inside the dict set, inside the dict, so many combinations also is set. So many miscellaneous concepts I said. Now be careful. Dict D1 is equal to 10 colon Python. 10 colon Python. Be clear, students. 20 colon Django. 30 colon ML. 30 colon ML. 30 colon ML. 40 colon DL. Deep learning. Deep learning. Print of what? D1 comma type of D1. Type of D1. See that it is my data. Do you know? It is which type? Dict type. Now I am going to take a create. Now I am going to create this point here. Create an object of which one? Series object I am going to create. One special point I want to say. Come on, ma. PD dot series of D1. I am converting the dictionary object into series object. While I am converting this dictionary object into series object, now default indices will not come because it won't maintain indices when I am converting into dictionary. All keys can be taken as what? Indices. Did you understand that? All keys can be taken as what? Indices. So what is this? Yes, I need to print. It is printing set. Are you following, ma? All these keys are taken as what? All these things as taken as what? Indices. Now my question is Python, Django, etc. What is this now? Object. Int type, float type, bool type combination is there. D1 of what? 10. D1 of 10, S of 10 now. S of 10. S of 10. Answer, please. Python. Good. Good. S of what? 40. S of 40. Answer is. Come on. Okay. Okay. Good students. Now, S of what? 0. Come on. Beautiful. Why key error? My rule. Whenever we are giving numerical indices, automatically no such type of indices will present. Which error? Are you following? So how it is different from series object with the dictionary? How it is different from non-dictionaries? In non-dictionaries, default indices will come. In the default indices, programmer defined numeric indices, programmer defined string indices. When you come to dictionary converting into series object, the keys of dict will become automatically indices. When it is becoming automatically indices, no default indices will come, even though they are going to be something numerical values. Are you able to follow? Now, print of what? Yes. Be careful. Now I am writing S of 10 colon what? 30. 10 colon 30. 10 colon 30. What is this 10 colon 30? You are trying to write what? Slicing operation. Is it possible to get it here? No. So how to get this data then? How to get this data then? I am going to talk about something different one when I come to this. What is coming? Default, that is nothing but what? You are getting empty, empty. Even in our beginning days, when I am saying S is equal to Python, did you remember, ma? S is equal to Python, 0:100 I am writing. Are you getting index error? No. Starts from 0 to what? 5. 6 onwards, nothing is there. 0 to 6 only printed. Here, 10 to 30, no index error or no key error. It is going to give what? Empty. Are you following? It's a most important. Most important. Every point I don't want to miss it. It is an empty series is created. So now come to the point back. Now I want to go for something more clearly now. Shall I move little bit further? Come on, go. Now I am going to take it. Very complicated example. I am taking something like this. LST is equal to, or D is equal to. Great example. D is equal to, I am taking CRS1, CRS1, CRS1 colon, CRS1 colon, Python, Python. Next is called what you know? Django, Django. Next is called what? Data science, data science. What is that? What is that? One key can contain what? Multiple courses. Next is called what? CRS2 is E colon. I am writing there. Java here, Java here. Hibernate there, Hibernate there. Comma what? Spring. Spring I am taking, right? Done. This is the one. Next, enough. Now I'm going to say print of what? D comma type of D. This part already we have done it, because in one dictionary, one key can have multiple values. With our classes, in our classes, beginning days only, in the first month of our course joining only, I said, in the dictionary, we can write list also, set also, tuple also, so many varieties. Did you remember that? We printed this also with what? Key comma what? Value, value in where? D1, D dot, items, items for what? Print of, I say here, print of what? Key comma, print of, I will write it, I'll write it, arrow, something like dot format of what? Key comma, value. This is what I was explained already in the classes. Today, I am going to convert this entire thing into which type? Series type. Series type I am going to create. So, series type I am going to create. Come on, S is equal to what? PD dot what? Series of. PD dot series of. Come on, mom. D. Print of what? Yes. Comma. Type of what? Yes. Same. What is CRS1, CRS2? Keys can be taken as what? Indices. Other values are becoming what? Values. How many values? More than one value is available. More than one value is available. Beautiful. Which type? Object type. Series type only. Come on now. S of what? CRS1. CRS1. Are you following? Yes. S dot what? 0. What is that now? Got it. Because we are giving string indices here. S of what? CRS2. So, sorry. CRS2. S dot what? CRS2. I wrote it. Am I getting or not? S of what? 1. I got like this. Okay now. Similarly, I will go for next stage, which is very simple. You understand the speciality of creating an object of series by using dictor. Dictor. Are you following, students? Next, I'm going to introduce one more kind of discussion. I want to go for it. The next discussion I want to take up is something like this. See, students, now I'm going to introduce something like this. See, mom, I will go for taking something like this. See, I am taking import NP, import NumPy as NP, NP. You say A is equal to NP dot array of tuple. Tuple of values I am converting into what? ND array. ND array. Print of A comma type of A. Type of A. And just you say like this. Done. See students, creating a series object, A I am passing, print this data, print this data. Are you creating or not? ND array also can be converted into what? Series, series. Next is called what? You take up NumPy. That means NumPy, ND array object also can be converted into like that. Comma what? D type is equal to, comma, what is this? D type is equal to what? Float, 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 I can write it. Float, I wrote it. What is coming here? Like this, I got it. Are you able to follow? So next I will go for taking the same thing. You can give, if you want that loop comprehension, that is I wrote it already. This type of logic also can be taken up. This type of logic where I wrote that. So here this logic also can be taken into this. So index is equal to this type of value also can be taken. How many values are available there? I can take it. Index is equal to, I can take it. Or I will write it 1 comma len of what? A. Len of A. What is the len of A? How many? 5. 5 means what will come? 5 only will come. 5 only will come means what? 1 to where? 5. 1 to 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4. That is ID of 1, ID of 2, etc. Are you following me? Comma what? D type. D type. What is this is called? Index is equal to. Index is equal to plus series. Index is equal to so len of A plus 1 plus 1. What is the value coming here? Length of 5 does not match with. Yes. Yes. So go to this place. Now you got it. Because totally how many values are there? 5 values are there. 1, 2, 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4 only coming. Unequal values will give you error, I said. So you have to take what? ID of 5 also. len of plus 1. So once we say this logic, you have to continue. Are you following me? So totally how many ways are there to create an object of ND array? Come on fast. Int, float, float, bool, complex, str, range, bytes, byte array, list, tuple, dictive, dictive, and next is what? ND array. Except set and what? Frozen set. All the values can be converted. Able to understand? So that type of discussion, I made it now. I will show you one small documentation to you. I will show you one small documentation. Please try to read out quickly. Whatever is explained, I just wrote it. One-dimensional labeled array capable of storing homogeneous data or integer, string or anything internally taken as what? Access labels are called what? Index. Panda series is nothing but column value in an Excel sheet. Panda series are what? Mutable. Panda series contains homogeneous data. Internally, even we store different type of values. They are treated as object type. Now, object, index, D type. D type. Now here I wrote it. Variable name is what? Series object. Pandas is a predefined third-party module. Series is a function which is converting what? Objects like integer, float, complex, byte, range, etc. ND array. No set is available, but not a set type because sets are what? Unordered. Indexes represents a position value present in the series object. Default value of index starts from 0 to n minus 1. Here n represents number of values in the series object. Programmatically, we can give our own indexes. D type represents what? Like this you can take. Are you following? So slowly, one by one, like whatever is written on that, same thing I wrote it. Here I taken it string data. Here I wrote it like this. Everything, programmer defined index, how to give it. Everything is written here. Creating a dict object. Here I mentioned it. A dict object can be used for creating series. When we use a dict object in series, keys can be taken as what? Indices automatically, and the corresponding values of value can be taken as a series data. Are you following, students? So this is my object here. Understand? So today we learned how to create series. In next day, we will learn operations on series. Operations on series. So before coming to tomorrow class, you have to practice this example thoroughly. And that indices now, numeric indices, what will happen? String indices, what will happen? You need to take care all of them. Did you understand? So whatever I just shown the example with errors are there. Don't think that why sir is giving error related PDF. You have to see because of that error related. This reason also I wrote in the previously. Understand, students? So I can start the operations on series. Again, it will take so much of time. So tomorrow I will start freshly. Operations on which object? Series object. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very important. So 9 o'clock class is most important. Other regular classes, what you are attending is also most important to understand this class. That is very important. Okay, now don't miss it. Thank you, students. All the best. Students in online. Indusha.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, ma. Tell me.
Uh, do you recommend any certification exam for Python, sir?
Yes, ma.
Any
At present,
certification?
actually, we are NASCAM is one of the certification is there. Actually, our people has written a lot of things 3 months back,
Okay,
but
sir.
that rules are still under the progress. They did not give so many times. We recommended, but we send so many appeals to them to send the guidelines. Still, they are saying wait for a few days. We will update like that. They are saying.
Oh, okay.
So NASCAM is one of the most important exam. Ma. Any other exams, Microsoft exam, Microsoft certification is there, but it is very simple, not a difficult, I hope.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma?
Okay, sir. In the internet, when I search, I found one certification, Python certified beginner level programmer and Python certified advanced level programmer. Is it any value in the markets are at present?
No, ma. This is, what I said is called the popular ones where
Popular ones.
companies
Okay.
can recognize what I said.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Next, Saurav. Saurav.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, last day you said that you will show some case study of Play Store. So, you will going to show this, sir, by
Yeah,
coming days?
I will explain that. I will explain the case study. That's why I shown you in the beginning days.
Okay, okay. Okay, so it will be our second case study, right, sir,
Yeah,
after ATM
yes, yeah,
application.
100%.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Right, ma. Next, Deepthi. Deepthi. Raghuram.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Sir, extremely sorry, sir. I missed one point of S of 0, sir, due to internet connectivity issue. Can you just take me, due to internet connectivity issue, I missed the test of 0, sir, why it got error. Can you just take me through that once again, please?
Next class I'll explain again. Next
Oh.
class I'll explain again, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right. Okay, students, take care. Don't miss the class tomorrow. Very, very important. All the best. Take care.